What's going on, everybody? This is your boy T Player, and today I'm going to put on my Proton flush mount turn signals. So in order to do that, I got to take off this piece, I got to take off my seat, and and of course the side fairing, so I got to do that too. So I'm going to start with this first Phillips head screw. And if you ever looked in your toolkit up under your seat, your toolkit has all these tools. It has a Phillips head, it has your hex wrenches and everything else. So be very careful taking these out. I'm not trying to get the dealer no more money. Pull that down because that goes up under the seat and that pops out. That's one piece off. Once you do one side, the other side's easy because you already know what you got to do. Seat should slide backing up as it does. Very good. Now you have to remove the screws and grommets, and there's about 10 of them that hold the fairing to the frame. So when you get around to the front and bottom of the fairing, you're going to find these black plugs. And you see there's a little slot right there. You just put your screwdriver in there and push down, and that's going to push like the little tab, pop it out, and then once it's out, you just pull it on out. That's the easiest way to get those. And there's like, I think 3 of those, one in the front of the fairing, one on the bottom side, and I think there's another one on the bottom side. So once you get this piece, the clip for the lights undone, this just slides right off. Now that I got both sides off, this is kind of how your bike looks when it starts to get stripped down. All right, so here we are with the fairing, and inside this slot, which you really can't see it, there's a screw, Phillips head. So it's coming out pretty easy. So then on the back side of the fairing, once you loosen up the screw, you've got this. Just pull out your light and then just pull your wire on through. So when you get your old turn signals off, you put in your new ones, you run the wires through the hole, and where the old bolt was, that's where your new one's gonna fit in. And it fits in nicely just like that. Then the other side's gonna look like this. And your wires are through your hole, your bolt is through your hole, and it comes with a washer and a nut. And you fasten that to right here and bolt it on, and that secures it. Then you got to work on your wiring. So here you have your light, and you got the cord. Here's the clip on the cord that attaches back to the bike. So in order to hook up your Proton lights, you're gonna take the scissors, cut that off. You don't need that no more. So you got green and black. So when you hook up your Proton lights, the black wire is gonna go to the black, and the green wire is gonna hook up to the Proton lights red wire, and also whatever other wire you want in order for your lights to blink how you want. I'm gonna hook up red and yellow to my green, so my lights are strobe. Pretty cool. Should be seen very well at night. So now I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, and then we'll start putting everything back together. Now that I have it wired up correctly, I'll just put some electrical tape on my connections, and that should do it for this part. There are 4 screws you have to take off to get the left side fairing off. And there's one there on the backs, toward the back of the bike. That's 2. Then the other 2 are going to be right here, which I've already taken out. Here's 3, and there's 4. And this is where your key goes. So they separate the left from the right. And you're going to have to, in order to get the left side off, you're going to have to lift up the right side, because the right side is laying on top. And then lift up the left, and then once you get all the screws off, there's a grommet back here, Just pull that off. There's that relay. That's the one that we got to change out. So I went to AutoZone, got my electronic relay. This is the one I got. It was like $8. And so now we're gonna take it out the package and hook it up, and we're gonna see if it works. So if you remember, your old relay sat right here on the outside of the frame. But since this is round, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna push this cord up under the frame and slide it in so it's sitting on the inside of the frame. And then I'll tie it down, zip tie it or something down in there to keep it steady. And let's see if they work. And voila! That relay has solved the problem. My stock is flashing in the back and my new LEDs are strobing on the side. It's a beautiful thing. Let me give a shout out to Jimmy P. Punk and also JC Mitchell 5 for their help with this relay problem. Appreciate it, guys.